I never packed, but my suitcase is ready. I noticed it at 2:17 a.m. The soft click came from the corner of my room, quiet but sharp enough to pull me out of sleep. I sat up, heart racing, staring at the dark shape near my closet, my suitcase. It was open. I was sure I had left it empty under my bed weeks ago. Slowly, I got up and turned on the light. The suitcase was standing up right now, fully packed. My hands froze. No way. I walked closer. The zipper was neatly closed, like someone had just finished packing. I hadn't traveled in months. No trips planned, no reason to pack anything. Still, I reached out and opened it. Inside were my clothes, but not just any clothes. A heavy jacket I hadn't worn in years, gloves, boots, a scarf. I frowned. It's not even winter. My breath caught. The ticket had my name on it. Departure. Today, 6:45 a.m. Destination. Blank. No location. Just a smudged space where the destination should be. I stared at it, confused, then laughed nervously. Okay. This is a prank. But who would do this? I lived alone. I checked my phone. No messages, no missed calls. No alarm set for the morning. Then the suitcase moved. Just slightly. I stepped back so fast I hit the wall. Nope, I'm done. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight, pointing it straight at the suitcase. It was still. For a moment, everything was silent. Then my phone buzzed. A notification. Unknown number. You're going to be late. My stomach dropped. Late for what? I whispered. Another message came instantly. The train leaves at 6:45. I looked at the ticket again. 6:45 a.m. Who is this? No reply. The room suddenly felt colder. I glanced back at the suitcase. It was closed again. I was sure I had left it open. My heart pounded. I walked over, slower this time, like it might jump at me. When I unzipped it again, the contents had changed. The jacket was gone. Now there were lighter clothes, t-shirts, jeans, sunglasses, and at the bottom, a map. This time, the destination wasn't blank. A red circle marked a place I'd never heard of. A small town, far away. I whispered the name out loud. The lights flickered, and suddenly my phone rang, same unknown number. I hesitated, then answered, "Hello?" Silence. Then, my own voice, calm, cold. "You don't have much time." I dropped the phone. It hit the floor, call still active, my own voice echoing faintly from the speaker. "You need to trust it." "Trust what?" I shouted. "The suitcase." The call ended. I stood there, shaking. This wasn't a prank. It wasn't funny anymore. I looked at the clock. 5:58 a.m., less than an hour. I should have ignored it, gone back to bed. Pretended none of this was happening, but something inside me couldn't, because everything in that suitcase felt intentional. Like it knew something I didn't. By 6:20 a.m., I was in a taxi. I don't even remember deciding to go. I just grabbed the suitcase and left. The driver didn't ask questions. Just nodded when I said train station, like it was the most normal thing in the world. First time traveling? The driver asked suddenly. Something like that. He smiled slightly. You'll get where you need to go. That sentence made my skin crawl. At the station, everything felt off. Too quiet. Too empty. The board showed my train. Platform 9, but under destination, it was blank, just like the ticket. I walked slowly to the platform, suitcase rolling behind me. The train was already there. Doors open, waiting. No one else around. This is a bad idea, I muttered. But then, the suitcase rolled forward on its own. Just a few inches. Like it was nudging me. Okay. I stepped onto the train. The moment I did, the door slammed shut behind me. I spun around. Hey, wait. Too late. The train started moving. Inside, it was empty, completely empty. I sat down, gripping the suitcase tightly. Minutes passed, or maybe hours. I couldn't tell. Then the suitcase clicked open again. Slowly. Inside, new items, a photo. I picked it up. It was me. Standing in a place I didn't recognize. Smiling. Behind me was the same town from the map. How? I flipped the photo over. A message was written on the back. You made it. The train suddenly screeched to a stop. I looked out the window. The sign outside the station came into view. The same name from the map. My heart pounded. This is it. The doors opened. And this time, there were people standing on the platform, watching me, waiting. I stepped off the train slowly, suitcase in hand. As soon as my feet touched the ground, my phone buzzed again. Another message. Now you remember. My head spun. What? Remember what? And then it hit me. Flashes. Memories. This place. These people. This trip, I had been here before, but I had left. I had forgotten. On purpose. Because something happened here. Something I wasn't supposed to come back to. I looked down at the suitcase. It snapped shut. One final time. Then went still, like its job was done. I never packed. But somehow, my suitcase knew exactly where I needed to go. Even when I didn't want to remember why.